All right, so today we're gonna be doing something super quick and pretty simple, and that's showing you guys how to add a drive to your PC. So say you needed a hard drive for your games and you bought one. When you plug it in initially, it's not going to show up right away. So that's what I want to show you. I want to show you guys how to set up the partition for it so that you can actually use that drive. Now for this tutorial, I'm going to be using this Vulkan G SSD. It's a 500 gig SSD. Team Group sent it over to me to do a review on, which I will be working on over the next coming weeks. And honestly, the process is super simple. But before we get into the actual software side of things, I want to show you guys, I want to talk about how to plug it in. And the reason why I'm telling you guys how to plug it in is because I've had questions on this and I want to make sure it's clear for you guys. So this is going to be your SATA data cable. This part is going to plug into the small part of your drive, just like so. And then this is going to be your power cable, your SATA power cable. They're both called SATA cables. One's a power, one's a data cable. And that's going to plug into the longer slot, okay? Power cable will go right into your power supply. And then the data cable is going to go right into your motherboard. Now, I know it's weird. I know it sounds crazy that I'm trying to tell you guys this right now, but I've had people ask me questions. I can't get it to work, can't get it to work, can't get it to work. And it was because they didn't have one of these two cables plugged in properly, or they didn't have them plugged in at all. And so I wanted to make sure that was clear for you guys for that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shut off my computer. I'm going to install the drive and I'm going to show you guys how to add it as a partition. All right, so now I went ahead and I turned my PC off. I installed the drive and it's in my system now. So just to show you guys for reference, if I go into my file explorer, you can see right here that all we have is the C drive, which is the boot drive. We have my D drive, which is my YouTube drive, and then we have my E drive, which is my games drive. So I'm gonna leave this up right here. Let me shrink it a little bit for you guys, just so you can see it. I'm gonna move it over here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go down to this little Windows icon. You're gonna type in partition, or part is, and this thing's gonna pop up. It says create and format hard disk partitions. You're gonna click on that. This screen right here is going to pop up, and you can see right here on the very top, disk 0 is right here, and it's unallocated as it shows. So what you want to do then is you want to right click on it, hit new simple volume. You're going to follow the prompt to hit next. You want this to be maxed out, so you hit next. You're going to change it to a drive letter that is not currently used. So like for me, I have network drives that have certain letters attached to them. You do not want to use those letters. So just make sure that the drive letter that you choose is not the same drive letter as any of the other drives. So I'm gonna leave it at H because I know that is not being used. I hit next. I'm going to leave file system to NTFS, allocation unit size to default, and then I'm going to change the label to whatever you want. So you could be games. I'm going to name this Vulkan G SSD because, again, I'm doing a review on the Vulkan G SSD. I want it to be easy for me to know which drive is which. I'm going to hit next and then hit finish. Okay, so you can see right here, it's going to be formatting. Once it's done being formatted, it will automatically pop up in devices and drives over here. So it usually takes 20 seconds-ish, 10 to 20 seconds to go through this whole process. And then it's gonna pop up and just like that, bam. So now it shows Vulkan G SSD H, and you saw that the Vulkan G SSD H drive popped up in my file explorer. Go ahead and hit that like button if you ended up enjoying this video, the sub button if you ended up loving it, and be sure to check out some of my other content that should be popping up somewhere on the screen right here. If you have any questions about this video whatsoever, drop them in the comments below, or you can also ask the questions in our Discord server, which we have a link to in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I'll see you guys later.